He raised his hairy appendages, spread them like a football field's goalpost, hands level with his ears poking out of his brown trucker's cap, faded rebel flag across the front. He wore a gray t-shirt, red suspenders going down over his keg belly. Brass clips pinched the waistband of his camo pants, said, "We got layaway if you can't buy it today. Deer season's still a ways off." Jarhead said, "I ain't buying shit. You walk to the end of the counter, I'll follow you to the safe and back, unless you got enough in the register." Everyone in Hazard knew Dote only deposited his sales once a month, kept a safe and register packed with big bills, had never kept a loaded pistol behind the counter for personal protection. There was never a need to worry about being robbed in a small-town gun shop out in the hills of southeastern Kentucky where, after first grade, everyone knew who they'd marry and have kids with. Dote tried. "No times is tough. People out of work with the economy being in a slump. Hear the state be hiring for the road crews real soon. Whatever it is you don't have ain't going to be got by doing whatever it is you plan on doing with that shotgun." Zeke and Caleb's grit-smeared faces branded Jarhead's mind with their whining. "I's hungry, Dada." He didn't have time for Dote's recommendations. "Let's see what you got in the register first." "Jarhead, I can't." Jarhead veered the barrel 2 feet away from Dote, blew a hole in the wall. The shell hit the counter, another fell into place. Dote's ears rang as he reached for the gun barrel. Jarhead pushed into the counter, butted the hot barrel through Dote's hands, stabbed it into Dote's coral nose like a spear. Cartilage popped. Dote hollered, "Shit!" Tears fell from his blinking eyes. Jarhead said, "I ain't asking." Dote bent away from the barrel. His camo pants went dark in the crotch. Loose skin hanging from his arms wavered. Sweat creased the age spots of his forehead. He felt weak and idiotic, knowing that if he had a gun, he'd shoot this thieving bastard. He waddled to the register, cursing to himself. Who'd have thought he'd bring his own goddamned ammo? Punching a few buttons, he opened it with one hand while the other pinched his nose, pulled a wad of 20s from the tray, then a wad of 10s and 5s, laid them on the glass counter. Jarhead ordered, "Count it so I can hear you." When Dote counted out $1,000, Jarhead shouted, "Stop!" Half a stack of 20s remained. Dote spoke through his clogged nose. "You don't want it all?" "Don't need it all." Held the shotgun one-handed, reached into his back pocket, laid a plastic Walmart sack on the counter. "Put the 1,000 in the sack." Dote stuffed the money into the sack. Blood from his busted nose dotted the bills he pushed to Jarhead, who grabbed the sack, said, "Lace your fingers behind your head. Back up. Turn around. Go into the back room." The thought of never seeing his wife, who ate fried chicken livers breaded with her mother's secret recipe and watched the Home Shopping Network on satellite while he ran the gun shop, sent a shock of worry through Dote's body, and he pleaded, "Come on now, wait." Jarhead motioned the gun barrel. "Turn around." Dote did. Walked sideways to the counter's end where Jarhead met the rear of his head, pressed the barrel into it. Walked Dote through the curtain into the back room where boxes of ammunition were stacked among crates of unopened rifles. Here was the fucking ammo he needed, and Jarhead told him, "Get on your knees." Dote's face warmed with tears, clear mucus mixed with blood. "Please," he begged. "Please." His knees cracked down onto the cold, hard concrete floor. Jarhead followed him with the still-warm barrel of the gun, touched the rear of Dote's skull. Then Dote fell forward from the loud shudder that rippled through his body. The man's flesh was charcoaled jelly. Flat dragged him from the house screaming, dropped him into the yard where he now lay with his arms spread like a deity next to a rusted tricycle.